Alright, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Alan Wake. I can't remember what part it is, but here we are with a monged out, I was going to say Shelley then, a monged out Rose and a off his tits Barry, face down on the table. So I'm going to pick up where we left off. I'm thinking the last episode, Alan said we'd lost a day with this like dream state that we've been in, and we had like a two-day deadline for the fella who's holding the missus ransom.
Gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Except to read a manuscript page, Alan.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours. Way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Old Randolph calling the cops, thinking Alan and Big Basil are up to no good in there with Rose, or Shelley, as I'm going to call her. I just want to call her Shelley all the time. Get to the car. Can't remember where it was now. Oh, we went through like a little... Actually, it's all coming back to me. It was this way.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah, I had argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure that you will walk away? Why do love deception?
Let's go, Alan. Back to the car, mate. Let's go. Can't stand around listening to the radio. And I am weaponless. I've got no torch anymore.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Smooth move, Alan. Pushing a cripple. Just to get away. Alan, you're the most unfit protagonist I've ever seen in a game. You run like 10 paces and you're fucked. Oh no, they got the choppers on me!
Stop running! We have the suspect in sight.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh yeah! Alan!
Damn.
Have I fucked up? Oh, I did fuck up. I'm getting shot now. Fuck, I'm not gonna dodge this shit. Am I supposed to be like hiding from stuff? Oh, that's the worst sniper ever. You're somehow the slowest person ever managed to slip away from you. This way, I think. The slowest fugitive chase ever. Alan Wake jogging through the woods.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Take it away, Alan.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Alright, I'm going to do another ASMR reading just to test the mic again for this second video. For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and I can't even read. It's the best reader for ASMR. Place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and had given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from its deep sleep. The poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes. I am a terrible, terrible reader when it comes to reading video text. Escape the police. Let's go, Alan. Let's get out of this. What the fuck? Oh my god, what was that? Checkpoint. I don't know which way to go. There's something over there on the floor, I feel. Give me that manuscript page. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
The crone. Love that word, you old crone. Shots fired. Who's doing the shooting?
Search the area. Stay sharp.
Whoa, what's happening? I thought that was a fucking person. It's just a sign. I thought there was a person stood on the bridge. Oh, the police just got fucking wiped out.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you serious in telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Alan getting shit on by the sheriff with his tweed jacket. Yeah. Oh no!
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
What do I do? It's the Birdemic. They're saving me. We got a Black Hawk down. Black Hawk down. We got a Black Hawk down. Those fucking birds are gonna come back. Get up there, Alan. Any swag anywhere? Come on, gotta give me a torch now. Up here, maybe. Scope the crash out. We're gonna get a jump scare. Now zoom in. There we go. Anything else of interest? Story time.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Oh, the Fed's been sucking on a few brewskis while he's on the job. So he's not unlike Cooper. Our old Agent Cooper wouldn't do that shit.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
The radio station. But it's not like the Twin Peaks radio station in season 3. Got a light. Got a light. Let's go. I was hoping for something to defend myself with, but there's fuck all there. Anything under here? Alan,
I imagine that
constantly
the broadcast tower
knackered.
in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Oh my god, what's going on
Unnatural
now?
shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
Find the light and come back.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Or blast that at it. Video game trifecta 2, 3. The power of Christ compels you. Open the door. Again. Ooh, that noise just went through me. I've got the headphones on. That scared me a bit. That, like... gave me cold shivers. Flashlight. Gimme. Is that it? Is that all you get? Oh, they need to do that. Wasted a thingy. They should have just let that recharge.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flashbangs? Anything else? I'd prefer a gun. Actually, these might be better. RB to throw a flashbang. Does it instantly take away the darkness, or do I have to... I guess we're going to find out. RB! Oh, that's actually really good. I'm liking the flashbangs already. Can I cook them by holding on to it? That took a few seconds to go off. Get into the light, Alan. Story time at the radio.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
This game's got a fucking great soundtrack. I really love some of the songs I don't even know. Like I knew the Roy Orbison one, but some of these songs that are getting played after the radio chit chat they're great. I don't even know what they are. What? I didn't understand what that was. What that was? Frag out! Shit, we didn't get this guy. Give him another one. What else did I pick up then? Was it just flashbangs? Can we get up here? Gotta keep moving. No idea where I'm going here. Oh, right on the fucking ankle. Look at that. Oh, what a shot that was. The Achilles heel. Oh. Each. Oi! Oh, God. God. These dodges, I'm terrible at them. I never time it right. Almost there, keep moving.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
So cut off that bit of dialogue there.
Passionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Can I be sure you'll walk away? Why'd you love this?
The Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine, all night, every night.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown.
Drop us a scotch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Oh my
What's
God.
the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous.
Hey.
That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop.
Don't be
It was probably good I
dissing
hadn't had the
Lovecraft.
chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
You say one bad word about Cthulhu, and I swear that's the end of you. Nightingale in the radio station.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
This Nightingale fella's been unhinged, isn't he? Bit of a loose cannon. One sec, getting a phone call, I need to pause it. There's a dog barking there. What was that dog? Police dogs, maybe? Who knows? I don't think there's dogs in this game. Hey! That scared me. Just nearly ran right into him. Oh. Start that shit. We're packing, finally. Packing. What else have we got? Just that. 2 flares. And some flashbangs.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Video game placement, Alan. Got another secret stash. I can hear that breathing. Oh. Bloody hell, got a few of them here. I've wasted that then. Get out of there, Alan. Oh, where's that stash? Is that was that it? Did I get it? Was that stash? Oh, they go off after a while. What's that say? In light, you can hear them. Oh shit. Is there no pickups though? Have I already picked that up now? Get up there. Oh, no swag up here. Don't know if we're going that way or that way. Push on this way, see where it takes me. Manuscript stuff. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Sounds like a right prick, this Nightingale fella. Revolver ammo, shotgun ammo, tooled up a little bit, good stuff. The blower's going.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Can I hear the breathing again? Have we got some more secrets? Wake attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
We got possessed objects? Yes, secrets. I can hear you. I do love this torchlight mechanic. It's like just using the torch to just as you aim it. There's no like on-screen aimer. Then this is how it's done. I like it. Yeah, I think this is the most ammo I've ever held. Swag, what have we got? Batteries, 3 flares, good stuff. Thank you for whoever showed me where that is. I'm convinced this is my wife doing this from wherever she is. There's one somebody left. I can hear him. Or maybe not. Thought I could hear one.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Can hit it again, yeah.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Whoa. What's going on? Flashbangs. Whoa, can I just dodge this like I can flashbang it again? God, what am I supposed to do there?
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Can I just dodge that like I can dodge normal attacks? I don't know, it seems like they're too big to do that. I feel like I just wasted 3 flashbangs, but at least she gets to do it again.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I can't go backwards, I have to go forwards. How am I supposed to dodge this shit? I think I've just got to go forwards, haven't I? I don't know. I can't just stand there and take that.
I could find a car from there.
Surely I don't have to stand there and shine the fucking light at every single one of them.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
It's a dead end. Where am I supposed to go? I got no idea where to... Oh. I thought I could go upstairs then. Flares. Is this going to do anything? Get out of here. Fuck.
On the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Just gonna run to the end now and just try and run through all that shit.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I don't know if I can... Go! Fuck off. Fucking hell, it's hard to fucking dodge that shit. Come on, give me a fucking checkpoint. I don't want to do this again. Wake and the dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Oh my god.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy-duty flashlight. Surely this can only be better, right? Than a little one. It's just like we're getting a flashlight upgrade now to deal with flying paranormal objects. Coffee. Shit. Oh, God. Fuck out of it. Let's go, Alan. Let's get in there. Have another one. I don't care about wasting them. That's what they're there for. We got no flashbangs though. That's what. I like that weapon. It's one of my favourite weapons so far. It's weird how we keep getting that same clue. Like, why are we getting that clue, like, that hint again? Well, we got an episode of Night Springs. This might be a good point to leave the video, I think. Coming up to 40 odd minutes or so now, I think, maybe more. Right, see what's on the box, and then probably call it a video.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, A Family Occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh my god, it's a xenomorph!
You have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Yeah, Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. Never kiss some random biddy, or she'll put some fucking creature inside your stomach. Alright, I'll push on to the next checkpoint and then call it a video. Manuscript. Wake attacked by the dark
darkness
presence.
surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
What the fuck was that? Checkpoint. Alright. That's definitely going to do it. I'll leave it there for now. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you next time.